Good afternoon, Marivic.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Okay, Marivic, can you tell me about yourself?
I am Marivic Junio, 33 years old, married, have two kids, living at East Ganayon, Garcia Hernandez.
Okay, I have a few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I wanted to meet ma'am for my families.
Okay, why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Malaysia, ma'am, because Malaysia has good salary and a nice country.
How are you qualified for this job?
I am qualified for this job, ma'am, for um, I have experience and I am a hardworking person.
Okay, may I know what your educational level is?
High school graduate level, ma'am.
What was your recent working experience?
I am a bus steward.
Okay. Have you worked abroad before?
No,
Have experience of taking care of babies?
yes, ma'am.
Whose babies did you take care before?
I have my children. My children.
How about elderly people?
Yes, ma'am. My parents and my grandmother.
Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am. Massage, ma'am.
Okay, are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
Yes, ma'am.
Working as a?
Bus steward.
Okay, do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino food, ma'am.
Okay, are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I have mentioned to you, which do you like most?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, from all the house chores that I have mentioned, like washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking, which do you like most?
Cleaning, ma'am.
If ever you will selected here to work in Malaysia, okay, who will take care of your children?
My sister, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are obligated to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone.
Okay.
Are you agree to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am. I agree.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
Honest, patient, hardworking, ma'am.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I will assure hard, ma'am, for uh, Malaysia.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard here in Malaysia?
I will assure work, ma'am, for the sake of my family.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Ma'am, pardon, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Can you? No, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the
Yes.
consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in any medication right now?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes.
Are you afraid alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
Yes, ma'am.
You're afraid of what?
Dog, ma'am.
How about cats?
No.
Okay, to work according to instruction from your employer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any family members working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we have finished our question section. Let's proceed for case study. I have a case study for you, Marivic, and I want you to respond truthfully. Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months only, if in case one of your family members passed away, what will you do?
I will finish my contract, ma'am.
One of your family members passed away, what would you do? What help would you give to them?
I will I will send their money.
If in case your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them?
Uh, Pardon, ma'am?
If in case the employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them? Why they need to hire you, Marivic?
Uh,
You can tell anything to your employer why they need to hire you.
uh, thank you.
Go on, you can tell anything why the employer need to hire you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for hiring me, and I will do my best to serve, and I will promise that I will be there. I will make my best. I will do my best to serve in your country.
Okay, tell us about yourself again. Tell
Ma'am,
us about yourself again, Marivic.
ma'am,
Okay, I will repeat. Tell us about yourself again.
I am Marivic Junio po.
And why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
For the sake of my family needs, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much, Marivic. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Yes, ma'am.